Hi all. So my topic from subject strategic cost management is operating cost statement. So let's see what are the elements or what are the things which comes under operating cost management. First one, let's look at an introduction. What is an operating cost statement? A detailed financial report summarizing the expense incurred in the running business operations. As you all know, every business organization will have some kind of expense in the running. So, operating cost statement will be having those kind of things. So let's see what are the things which is included in the operating cost statement. First one, categorize cost into direct, indirect, fixed, and variable to provide clarity on expenditure patterns. As you all know, there are different kind of expense which comes in the business. So here we are dividing it or classifying it into direct, indirect, fixed, and variable cost so that everything will be having a much more clarity. So it helps business to track operational performance, ensure cost efficiency, and set benchmarks for improvement. By understanding this, we can have a check whether we have to improve, whether we have to cut short any expense or the things that can be taken into consideration. Next, a vital tool for managers to make informed decision regarding budgeting, price, and resource allocation. Yes, every organization's ultimate aim is to make profit. So to gain more profit, sometimes we have to reduce some kind of over expenditure. So we have to monitor what are the expenditures occurred in this year, where can we reduce the amount that can be taken into consideration by looking at the operating cost statement. Now let's see what are see more details about the split up. Just before I explain what are direct cost, indirect cost, fixed cost, variable cost, semi-variable cost. Now let's see what are these and with an example. First, direct cost. Direct cost directly attributes to production of goods or service, raw materials, direct labor. These are directly complemented or directly involved in a making of a product or a service. Next one, indirect cost. Costs that are not directly traceable to a specific product. Example, utilities, maintenance, administrative expense. Yes, sometimes if we are manufacturing a product and the machine needs some kind of maintenance, but this maintenance does not cannot be seen in the direct one. This will be in the indirect cost. Next one, fixed cost. Costs that remain constant regardless of production level. Whether the production is less or high, there will be a fixed cost involved. That will be fixed one. Example, rent, salary, etc. If a building is producing 10,000 units in a month or 20,000 units in a month, does not matter. The rent remains the same. So that's why fixed cost. Next, variable cost. Costs that vary with production level. Example, power consumption, raw materials use. Yes, if a unit is producing 10,000 unit in a month, if it is producing 12,000 unit, the additional 2,000 unit requires power, electricity, and all. That is known as variable cost. Next comes semi-variable cost. Semi-variable cost contains both fixed and variable cost. Example, telephone bills, equipment bills. Semi-variable cost is a mix of fixed as well as variable cost. Next one. What is the format of an operating cost? First one, revenue section. Gross revenue from operations. Next one, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is equal to direct material plus direct labor plus manufacturing overheads gives cost of goods sold. Next one, operating expense. Selling and distribution expense, administrative and general expense comes under it. Net operating income, revenue minus total operating cost. Next one, steps in preparing an operating cost statement. What are the major steps involved in operating cost statement? First one, identify and classifying cost as direct, indirect, fixed or variable cost. As you know, there will be several cost which comes under this. So we have to categorize it, which comes under which one. So after that, that's the first one. Next one, organize cost under appropriate headings. We have to uh, organize it according to the headings and all. Calculate total operating cost. What will be the total operating cost? Deduct operating cost from the revenue to derive net operating cost. We have to deduct operating cost from revenue to get the net operating income. This is an example of operating cost statement. First, in the particulars, we have revenue, direct cost. Revenue is will be 10 lakh. Under that, we have to reduce raw material cost, the direct labor. Then indirect cost, we are having utilities and maintenance. Under fixed cost, we have rent, salaries. Then we will be having total operating cost. After deducting it, we will be having net operating income. Now, importance of operating cost statement. Provide insight to operational efficiency. That will be providing an operational efficiency. Identify cost saving opportunity. Yes, we can understand where we can save the cost and all. Help in pricing strategies to improve profitability. Pricing, we are taking all this to understand how much the production costs so that we can improve the price, or we can fix the price so that we can get more profitable. Aids in budget preparation and cost control measures. As when we are taking a budget and all, we have to consider this, and cost control measures are also taken into consideration. Next one, applications of cost management, where we can apply these things. First one, budgeting. Accurate cost statement enable better forecasting and budget allocation. We will be, by considering the last year, we will be predicting how much this year expenses will be coming and all, so we can forecast the budget allocation. Cost reduction program. After identifying where the expenses getting high, we can reduce it and make it more uh, control. Performance measurement. Last time we will be setting a benchmark regarding the production or regarding the cost and all. We can measure the performance, whether we have performed according to the whether when comparing to last year, whether we have performed it or not, like that. Productivity improve. Analyze cost data to enhance operational performance. That can also be done. Then what are the challenges which is faced by cost management? Difficulty in classifying cost accurately. Uh, Sometimes it will be much harder to classify which one is which. That is a challenge. Handling fluctuating variable cost. Yes, variable cost is always fluctuating. So handling variable cost is a problem. Resistance to control measures. Sometimes resistance will be there for the cost control measures and all. Maintaining balance between cost control and quantity. Sometimes if we compromise, or sometimes if you want to reduce the cost, sometimes we have to reduce the quality of the product. So it will be a great problem. So we have to have a balance in it. So we are coming to the conclusion. Strategic cost management and operating costs are crucial for financial efficiency. Enable comprehensive cost analysis for informed decision making, essential for sustaining business and competitiveness and achieving long-term goals. And thank you.